Hello. So it is July 2024. And yesterday was my birthday, and as I seem to have made a habit of trying to do videos on anniversaries and such, I thought I should probably keep that up. So a year ago, um, I was kind of only just out of long COVID. I was still really building up that confidence, that strength. Um, I think, certainly to start with, I was, confident that I was good, but still kind of, I think, worried that it would be easy to backslide. Um, or certainly I thought that it might have been easy to backslide, and that, you know, the recovery felt kind of fragile, I guess. Felt like, you know, if I suddenly started doing lots of the wrong things, I might topple off the edge again. And I think over time that's disappeared. I don't have that concern anymore. I can't really say at what point I lost that worry, but I think, over the last year, I I don't worry about getting sick again because I know that I won't. I know that I'm fine. I know that my body is stronger and more resilient and that it will handle stuff. It might not be particularly happy about it at times, but it will handle it in the way that a regular person would. In fact, in some ways, better than a regular person would because I've had to build up that resilience and I know what to do. you know, if I get ill, like everybody does at some point, I know what to do. I've practiced that for years. I know not to push through things. I know to let the body rest if it needs to. So yeah, I don't know at what point that happened, but I handle stuff. I can push myself, and I know I'm going to be okay. So that's kind of cool. It's interesting looking back a year because it's the same with long COVID. When you're ill, you don't see improvement. You have to look back 6 months and go, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, maybe my capacity has improved a little bit, or maybe the symptom has shifted a bit. It's kind of hard to see in the day to day. And I think it's the same maybe with everything, that it is very difficult to see improvement in the day to day because change tends to happen quite slowly. Um, and I think that's been the same for me in all ways, things like my fitness improving, things like, yeah, knowing knowing that I'm good, having that trust in my body. I've built that up. I built it up a little bit in order to, recover, but I think since then it's just kind of exponentially increased. So yeah, that was just a few thoughts. And yeah, yeah, it's amazing how much can happen in a year. Um, I've built a whole business. I have a business partner. I've got all sorts of exciting things going on. And I just feel like I'm enjoying my life again, which is amazing. Yesterday I took the afternoon off and went up a hill on my birthday. It was cool. Looking back to 3 years ago, which I think was the worst birthday I'd ever had, and I spent most of the day sobbing on the couch because I felt so awful. So, you know, I am not grateful for that moment because it was absolutely awful. But at the same time, it does give me a new appreciation for yesterday, for every day, because it's not as bad as that. And, all of those moments while I was ill, even a grumpy day now where I didn't sleep very well, or I'm hormonal, or, whatever it is that's making me grumpy. Everyone has grumpy days, but they're still 100 million times better than even some of the better days while I was ill. So, yeah, new appreciation for how great life is now, even with it being imperfect and flawed, just like me.